I want to tell you something that took me a long time to say out loud. I didn't end up broke because I was lazy. I didn't end up broke because I made bad decisions. I ended up broke because I was playing a game that was designed for me to lose. And if you're watching this, there's a good chance you figured that out too. This channel is called Broke on Purpose, and I want to explain exactly what that means. It doesn't mean I chose poverty. It means I chose to stop spending money the way the system needs me to spend it. Every dollar I don't spend on something I don't need, that's a dollar they don't get. And they, I mean the corporations, the lenders, the subscription traps, the landlords, the debt collectors, every single system that was built to extract from you your labor, your attention, your spending, your data. You are the resource. You always were. Broke on Purpose is how you keep your energy for yourself. So, who is this channel for? It's for the person who's Googling how to pay rent when you have no money at 11 p.m. It's for the single parent trying to feed kids on $200 a month. It's for the person quietly sleeping in their car because rent went past the point of impossible and who doesn't want anyone to know. It's for people who are done being ashamed of where they are financially because the shame was always the point. Keep you quiet, keep you spending, keep you too exhausted to fight back. This channel removes the shame, and then it gives you the system. Because here's the truth, nobody in personal finance wants to say, you don't need more money, you need a better system. Here's what we cover on this channel. 5 things, and every single video fits into one of them. First, live lean. How to cut expenses without feeling deprived. How to eat real food on almost nothing. How to find the leaks in your budget that are draining you right now. Second, kill the debt. Not the hustle harder version, the real version. Snowball, avalanche, negotiating with collectors. What actually happens when you stop paying? We go there. Third, stack the income. Not start a 6-figure business. How to sell things you already have. How to make your first $200 online. How to build something small that actually pays. Fourth, beat the system. Trending news that affects your wallet, snap cuts, Medicaid, rent, the stuff that's happening right now that nobody's translating for people who are actually in it. And fifth, protect yourself, freeze your credit, lock your SSN, get your data off the internet. Because they're also coming for your identity, and most people find out too late. That's the channel. Real strategies, real people, no fluff. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a guru. I'm not going to show you my income report or my investment portfolio. What I'm going to show you is what I actually did. The van, the no-spend months, the debt I walked away from, the systems I built from zero. I walked away from corporate. I downsized everything. And somewhere in that process, I realized the less I needed from the system, the freer I actually was. That's not a flex. That's a strategy, and it's available to you, even if you're starting from nothing, especially if you're starting from nothing. Here's what I want you to do before you click off this video. Write down 3 numbers. What comes in every month? What goes out every month? The difference? That's it. No app, no spreadsheet, 3 numbers on a piece of paper. Because you cannot fix what you refuse to look at. That's where we start. Every single time. If this is the channel you've been looking for, subscribe. New videos every week. If you know someone who needs to hear this, send it. Not as a hint, as a lifeline. Links in the description. Free tools, resources, and a Ko-fi if you want to support the channel directly. I'll see you in the next video. Let's get to work.